Hello class 703. Today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020, and today we're going to be doing some worksheets from the reading book, what is it called? Rocket Ship Space. So, you should have received some worksheets. The first one looks like this, okay? So you should have something that looks like that. So take out your worksheets and then we're going to get started with page 12. Okay, so we're going to do some worksheets on rocket ship shapes. What it's called? Rocket ship shapes, yes. Okay, so for the first one, on page 12, what we're doing, think about it. How would you feel if you moved to a new house? Why would you feel that way? So I want you guys to imagine that you are leaving your old house to go to a new one, okay? And I want you to think about how you would feel, right? So are you going to be nervous? Are you going to be happy? Are you going to be excited? Or are you going to be sad? So in this spot right here, you just write, if I moved to a new house, I would feel happy. I would feel nervous. I would feel sad. I would feel excited, okay? Anything like that. Tell me how you would feel if you had to move to a new house. So pause the video while you do this page right here, and then we're going to move on to the next page, all right? Okay, so the next page is a grammar point, okay? So past simple, affirmatives, verb, plus the ed. So if we look at some examples, Jake looked at the boxes. He missed his old home and his friends. They worked and worked. So what we're doing is we're taking the regular verb, right? Look, and then we add ed, and then it's in the past. So he looked. Miss, M-I-S-S, now it's missed. Worked, we have work, W-O-R-K, and then we add the ed, and now it's worked. It's past simple, okay? So let's do some examples, right? Let me just get a pencil. There's my pencil. Okay. So if you look at the first one, we something a movie last night. So what do? You watch a movie. So watch, and you add ed. So watched, right? We watched a movie last night. Okay, let's go to the next one. Hold on, I can't see. My dad to China last summer. My dad something to China. So my dad traveled to China, right? So we're gonna take travel, and we're gonna add the ed, so now it's traveled. My dad traveled to China last summer. Okay, let's do number 3. I something for my mom for 1 hour. Let's do wait. I waited. So we have wait, and then we add ed. I waited for my mom for 1 hour. Okay, I waited for my mom for 1 hour. The next one, Mike something his homework early yesterday. So Mike, we're hoping that he could finish his homework early. So if we do it in the past, it's now Mike finish with ed. So finished his homework. Mike finished his homework early yesterday. And the last one, he something Sarah last night. So you call someone, so he called, and then we add ed, he called Sarah last night. So, these are the answers. So pause the video to make sure you have the right answers, and then we're gonna move on to page 14. Okay. So on the next page, page 14, what we have to do is we have to write the affinitive version of the verb or the word, and then sometimes we have to change it, okay? So Jake was sad because he something s something. He was sad because he moved and he right? You miss it. I miss my old house. And then we're going to put that in the read it section. Okay? Miss. Jake missed. Oh, whoops, hold on. That's not right. Give me 1 second, guys. They already have the ED for us. So, Jake missed his old home and his friends. So remember, the affinitive, miss, and then you add the ED, missed. Okay? I miss my old home. Let's do the next one. So this is the word. They saw a big box that was in the shape of a, does anyone know? Starts with an R, ends with GLE. It's going to be rectangle. Okay? Rectangle. Whoops, rectangle. Okay? They saw a big box that was in the shape of a rectangle. Make sure you write it on both sides. Okay, let's move on. If we're going too fast, just pause the video, but we're going to move on. We could make it look blank or something a something. You want the rocket ship to look real, right? Real. We could make it look real, right? We could make it look real. Okay, let's go to the next one. Jake saw boxes that looked like, what's that shape right there? That's a triangle, right? Triangle. So let me spell that for you. There we go. Triangle, okay? Make sure you write that. And something, it was done. They look like they're happy because their work is over. So you say, finally, it's done. Finally. Finally. Oh, sorry, I gotta write it on both. Hold on. Finally, finally, it was done. Finally. Okay? Now, pause the video to make sure you got the right answers. We're going to move on to 15. On 15, what we're doing, page 15, complete the sentences with the words and phrases. So I want you guys to try and do this on your own, and then we're going to correct together, and I'll show you the answers, okay? Okay. So pause the video. Okay. So, Jake and his family were at their new home. All the moving boxes were, the answer for the first one, all the moving boxes were in front of the house. Okay? Number 2, there were lots of boxes with something. Tommy and Jake saw a big box that was in the, okay. So the first one, I'm trying to do it backwards, it's a little difficult. Can we see that? There were lots of boxes with many shapes, okay? Many shapes. Then the next one that was in the shape of a rectangle. Tommy and Jake saw a box that was in the shape of a rectangle. So there were lots of boxes with many shapes. Tommy and Jake saw a big box that was in the shape of a rectangle, okay? Pause the video, make sure you got the right answer. We're gonna move on to the next one, okay? Jake saw boxes that looked like triangles. Jake saw boxes that looked like triangles. They could use them to make wings. Okay, let's move to the next one. Tommy saw a box in the shape of a circle. They could use that for the steering wheel, right? Steering wheel. Okay? Steering wheel. And the last one, finally, it was done. They got into the, and the last one that we don't have, rocket ship, and flew away, okay? Rocket ship, okay? So pause the video to make sure you have all the right answers, okay? And that, guys, is our lesson for today. If you have any questions, call or email the school. We can help you. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a good day, guys.